Hey everybody, Mo here, and today I'm bringing you guys some four-player free-for-all action. It's a pickup game that I had in the Discord server, so make sure to excuse me, check that out. And then also, quick announcements before I start the video is I now have a bot in my Discord that will queue you into games, so I'm trying to get as many people in there as possible, because the more people that are in there, the better it will be to actually find games and set up a ladder queue system. So how it works is you just go into my Discord, there will be a channel that says looking for a game or queue. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to stick with the name. But essentially, you just go in there, you join, you click the join button, it'll put you into a queue, and you can choose 1v1 or 4-player. And then after that, I'll get a 2v2 setup eventually, but I just have 1v1 and 4-player right now. And then what that does is it sits you in there. Other people can see that you're a queue, and then they can choose to join the queue with you. I still haven't decided if I want to set it up for a ranked ladder or just have it be regular setup. For now, I just have it to where you just join and play each other, and it's just an easy way to play games instead of everyone sitting there typing, looking for game, and then being like, are you still looking for a game? Are you still looking for a game? Hey guys, I'm looking for a game. I'm not having to get a bunch of pings that you don't want necessarily also. So make sure to go check that out in my Discord. Link will be down in the description below. And yeah, that's it for the intro. Really nothing else to talk about. I appreciate you guys. So today, like I said, bringing you guys a free-for-all 4-player game mode pickup game I had in the the Project K Discord. So today it is going to be Viktor versus Jinx versus Yasuo versus Jinx. So there's going to be 2 Jinxes, 1 Yasuo, and I'm on Viktor. And I'll show you guys my deck before we get into the game. And so this is the Viktor deck that I've been playing. It's felt fairly good so far. I did make one little change since playing that game to this video. So the only difference is I took out 1 Hidden Blade and added a 3rd Seal of Unity. Seal of Unity is very broken in this deck because if you notice, a lot of your good cards require you to recycle just 1 mana. So like your Victor requires you to cycle 1 mana. The Captain cycles 1 mana. The Machine and Evangel recycles 1 mana. Your Cole recycles 1 mana. Scythe Power. All these cards just recycle 1. And if you're constantly recycling 1, it makes it really hard to get to your big power turn of the Grand Stratagem, your Harness Dragon. It makes it really hard to do like back-to-back Harness Dragons. So because of that, I went ahead and put in a 3rd seal. I'm not a huge fan of seal in some of the other decks, but I think in this deck it just makes so much sense to draw a seal. And even if you draw 2 seals, it's not that bad because then you can do things like play a Victor, play a Captain, and you're still not recycling any mana, and it just helps you ramp to your big turns where you're playing your unchecked powers, your Harness Dragons, your Grand Stratagem. So I really like that. But other than that, this is the exact deck that I played. So I'm just going to go over the ratios of each card, kind of why they're in there, why I changed them around. And then I'll just play the gameplay for you guys. So, start off as Viktor. We're playing 3 Viktor, obviously. Viktor is just a very, very good card. When another non-recruit you control dies, you get a recruit token in your base. So, I'm playing 3. 1 will be my partner, and then the other 2 will just simply be in my 39-card starting deck. I have 3 Soaring Skies. I think getting on board early is very important. You always have a turn 1 play because you have the Viktor's ability of 2 mana, tap your Viktor leader, make a 1/1 recruit, but sometimes I like having some ramp in my Soaring Scout. This will help me play my bigger cards later on. Watchful Sentry is another good, just cheap unit that can help you take points early, and then we'll draw 1, and then both of these cards are slightly better than the Viktor token, not only because they have an effect, but if you get to play the actual Viktor before they die, that's great, right? So on your turn 1, you go ahead and you play one of these guys out. Your turn 2, you play Viktor, move one of these to a battlefield. If your opponent tries to retake that battlefield from you, not only do you get the trigger of their death knolls, but you get a 1/1 token as well from Viktor, which makes it easier for you to take tempo points in the early game also. Next we have Vanguard Captain. A very powerful body if you can get the Legion effect. Legion says, when you play me, add 2 1/1 recruit tokens here. You get the Legion effect if you've played another card this turn. So this can start as easily as turn 5, or even turn 3, or sorry, 5 mana or 3 mana. I've done this on turn 1 where I was going last, so I got the 1 extra mana. I just tapped an Order Rune. I floated the 1 mana, played my Seal of Unity for 0, tapped the other 2, used my Seal of Unity, and I just got to play a Vanguard Captain. And I just started the game with 5 power because you can tap mana at any time. So I tapped the mana before playing the Seal. And that was very, very good. And I got to start the game with this, which was very nice. Next, you have Faithful Manufacturer, just not as strong Vanguard Captain. It only comes in with one recruit, and it has one less power overall. It only costs 2, or only has 2 power, but it doesn't let you recycle runes, so it's a very nice tempo play on turn 1 or turn 2 if you need it, because it doesn't recycle. Cruel Patron, I'm at 3 of. Cruel Patron is very, very, very strong. This is your biggest unit in your deck, tied with your big dragon. And that is something that Viktor kind of struggles with, is having the big units. You get a lot of small units, and you can usually buff them up with things like Siphon Power, Grand Stratagem, but it's hard to get actual big units in that mid game to take control over some of the stuff. So having Cruel Patron is very good. You should have a lot of little 1/1s that you can kill. You know, even if you have to kill something like your Soaring Skies or your Sentry, it's not that bad because you still get the Death Knell effect. And then if you have a Viktor in play, you still get your 1/1 token. So there have been a lot of games where I've gone turn 1, Soaring Skies or Sentry, or even turn 1 the Viktor ability where I get a token. I take a point with that, and then I immediately just play a 6/6 on turn 2. And it's just like, a lot of people can't really deal with the 6/6 that easily on turn 2, or they're going to have to trade like 2 cards into your 6/6 because they'll have to swing 2 3-power units into your 6/6. So it's a really big tempo play to get that out that early. Next, I'm on 2, Machine of Angels. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this card. I think it's fine. I think the fact that you get 3 1/1s is good. If you have a Viktor out, you essentially get 4 1/1s, so it replaces itself. So it's a 5-mana 4/4 that will replace itself with 3 bodies, which could be significantly better in this type of deck where you're playing this Battlefield and Siphon Power, which we'll get to those in a second. And so that seems like a pretty big upgrade. And it's just like a medium-sized body, which is, pretty fair. I think 4 power body is pretty good. I'm on 1 Wraith of Echoes. I was on 2, but I just don't think this card is very good at the moment. I think it's just way too expensive. I think it is kind of slow. It is 5 power, which is nice. That's kind of like the best thing about it, is that it's 5 power. The draw effect doesn't particularly matter, because a lot of times you'll just get 1 card draw out of it, so it'll replace itself. Because what'll happen is you'll play it, you'll swing into your opponent or start a showdown with your opponent, your cards will die into their cards, or at least some amount will die, and then your opponents will just try and kill this on the next turn. Try to get a lot out of that. I play 3 dragons because having something that just kills something else is broken. I play 3 stupefied because stopping your opponents from having power is broken. I play only 2 hidden blade because I don't actually think this card's that broken. I just think it's very fine to have because you need ways to kill really big units if your opponent has multiple units in play. So I think it's okay. Obviously, the draw 2 effect is really bad, so I try to not play this if I don't have to. 3 cold because this card is very broken. Just get to kill one of your little recruit tokens and kill one of your opponent's biggest units. Some decks can really get messed up by this card. Some decks don't care about it too much. 3 Siphon Power because the card is broken. You just buff your units and then you nerf the enemy units. I'm only on 1 Grand Stratagem. I think if I'm coming around and maybe playing 2 of this card because I'm having a hard time keeping stuff in the late game. So this might be a 2 Grand Stratagem angle. Not quite sure yet. 2 Unchecked Power because being able to just kill everything, especially in a 4-player game, is really broken. And just tell your opponents, like, hey, be afraid of capturing points because they want to put a bunch of power onto these locations so they can try and hold it. But also, they don't want to just, die to Unchecked Power, so it's kind of hard for them. 3 Seal Unit because we went over that. The battlefields I chose are Targon's Peak, because having 2 mana floating for something like your Siphon Power is good. 2 mana floating for something like, Stupefy or 2 is really good. Those are really the only spells you play. Sometimes you can get in there with like a Grand Stratagem, but all your other spells are like a focus. You could play the Hidden Blade for 2 mana off of that too if you need to. It's very strong. Next, Reaver's Row. This is mostly because you have a hard time holding in the early game, so it's very nice to be able to just put your units on Reaver's Row, have your opponent try and take it, you can back your units off of Reaver's Row, and then now you have them again for another big buff play or something really large if you want to be doing that. And then, of course, the best Viktor is the Trifarian War Camp. This is the best battlefield for Viktor, hands down, not even close. Gives all units here +1 might, including attackers, which you think, oh, including attackers, that's really good because it buffs everybody. The difference is this gets exponentially more powerful with the more units you have on it. So if your opponent is just playing a big unit, like let's say they just play a 6-power Snapvine, and they move the 6-power Snapvine here, yeah, the Snapvine gets 1 power because that's 7. But if you have 4 little dudes, like 4 little Viktor tokens, let's say your Evangel just died, that's 8 power. Because your 4 little 1/1s are all going to be 2/2s, so now your 8 power is actually going to beat their Snapvine 7 power, and you're going to be able to take this over very easily. And then once you kind of just stick, 3 or 4 units onto this war camp, it is very hard for an opponent to try and take this. Unless they're using, like multiple Jinx units or some sort of fight spell or something like that. It is just insanely hard to take over this war camp once you have 3 to 4 units on it. Like if you take it, let's say I attack you here, I take the work camp, and I just play a Vanguard Captain. That is now 2, 4 plus another 4. That is 8 power. I just paid 3 mana for 8 power onto the Strifarian War Camp, which is kind of silly. And my rune split is 8 and 4, mostly because all of your cards except for 1, or really 2, are going to recycle order runes, and then the 2 that do recycle your mind runes or your mental runes don't come until the very late game. Like these aren't coming until 6 mana. This isn't coming until 7 mana, but you're probably not even slamming it on 7 mana. You're just waiting a little bit for it. So I think an 8-4 split's very good. I could even see a 9-3 split, but you definitely do need some amount of blues at some point. So that's gonna be it for the intro. I know it was a little bit longer, but I just really want to go over my cards and the reasons I chose them, so that way people that haven't gotten a chance to play the game yet, or maybe you're looking into why to play some of these cards, it could be a little bit insightful for you. So that's gonna be it for the intro, and then I'm just gonna play the game for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to comment what decks you want me to see play next, your thoughts on any of cards in my deck, and then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any turn notification on so you don't miss any content that I'm putting out. I'm trying to put out as much as I can. I'm aiming for 3 videos a week minimum. Ideally, I can get 5 Monday through Friday, but at least 3 videos a week minimum are coming this way. Join the Discord so that way you can play in the queue and always be able to play tabletop and help other people play tabletop. That's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoy the games. Double Reaver's Row would be interesting.
Who's going first? Who's going first?
I'm going first.
So I'm last. All right.
Yeah, it was my Reaver's Row that got bounced.
So everybody mulligans now.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's do this, boys.
I'm gonna send this too. Okay.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm happy with my cards as well.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Alrighty, good luck, good luck. Start with an Omen Hawk. And
The Soaring Scout, buddy.
Soaring, yeah,
Scout.
Soaring
That's the Omen
Scout.
Yeah. Omen Hawk. The Omen Hawk. Where's the buff on top of my deck?
Yeah, where's the buff?
Where's the buff, man? Gotta have that 5/5 Victor in common, no?
True.
What do I do here? Okay. I'm just gonna play this guy and pass my turn.
Very interesting. Actually, tell you what, I'm gonna do.
Are you gonna do the same thing?
Yes,
Oh,
I'll play this.
there's nothing on battlefield.
Here, do pass the turn to the purple
wait.
player.
Oh, my bad, yeah. This doesn't have to be
Oh, there's
on
nothing in a battlefield. Yeah, I'll just pass. Well said.
I didn't know that one had to be on a
Oh,
battlefield.
no, this isn't a battlefield.
Yeah, I didn't think this one has to be on a battlefield. You can just play it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does it have to
right.
be on a battlefield or?
Nah. It just
No,
says return a
it
3
doesn't.
power to hand.
Yeah.
That's the other, the 2 mana one has to do with the battlefield, so you can choose.
Okay, I'm gonna return yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go ahead.
And you can click the pass turn at the top.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
So does only the last player gets
Greens,
3?
Yeah,
Yes.
the last player gets 1 extra mana. So like in 1v1s, the person that goes second will get the extra mana because they're technically the last player. And in like 3 or 4 player games, it's just
Alright,
the last
I'm
player.
gonna play a Caitlyn, earning 3, second 1.
Seems good. Ready. 2 mana. Damn it. I'll move Omen Hawk to here. I'll discard 1 and draw 1. Point. I'll tap 4. Play Rural Patron. Kill my Omen Hawk.
You can. I tried to do it this way, and it's against the rules. So basically, what you do is when you play it, it kills the units. Since there are no units there, you cannot play him into those own worms.
Oh,
Okay. Sure.
You can counter with him, however, and play him in your base. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just play him on my base, and I'll ramp 1
Alright, yeah.
and pass.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would be way too strong for that.
Yeah,
you
it'd be
know,
very
a six
good.
was,
I've never actually played this card, so
yeah.
seems good.
Okay, draw one. This one doesn't come exhausted, right?
No, yeah, it just comes in
No,
untapped.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
So now you have one floating mana.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can tap that before you put it under, so you still have 1 mana if you want to do that.
I mean,
it costs
I
zero.
bet it's the default. Yeah, it's the default behavior in that sense.
No. I do this. I do this. I do this.
Yeah. So what we're saying, Taco, is to play this
No, he
card.
knows.
Whoa.
He knows how
Wait,
to play, he knows
hold on, guys. I'm helping you because he's still tapping 3 mana here. So I'm trying to help him. When you play this card, it costs 0, right?
Yes.
And you put a card under. What you can do, so we'll pretend this Vi's in your hand for now, is you can tap 1 to kind of have like 1 mana of floating, and then put that away with the seal.
Oh.
Right? So now when you go to play your Vi, you only have to tap 1 mana from keys.
Oh, I see.
Wait,
yeah.
How do you know you're allowed to do that?
Basically, imagine this like this: the runes in your that you've put on your board is not your mana; it's what you charge your mana with, and you have an infinite mana bar. So, for example, he can use 2 runes in order to have 2 mana in his bar, and whether he uses it or not during his turn is matters not. He can just tap these 2 cards and technically have 2 mana in that sense. Like the runes are the same cards as any other else in that sense. They're not your mana. They're what you charge your mana with.
Yeah.
So in that sense, he can before he could recycle this one, tap it, charge his mana bar with 1 mana in that sense, then recycle
so I
that.
keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you still have
recycle
1.
that.
And you still have 1 mana in your mana bar.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
and
thank
you still have 1 mana in your mana bar. So in order to play a Vi, you only have to tap 1 mana now.
Yeah. So I play like
1
this.
rune. Correct.
Yeah. Oh, so now I can do this.
Yeah,
correct.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And I pass my turn.
Yeah, it all has to do with the fact that your rune cards just are like at instant speed essentially. So it just says tap to add 1 mana. It doesn't, and it says activate this at any time. So like whenever you want to, you can just tap it to add 1 mana. You don't have to tap it to play something.
I see.
I mean, you have to tap it to play something in order to play something, but you don't have to play something
to tap it
after you've tapped it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, these boards are looking.
Did you discard one? You discarded gas.
I'm about to. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
All
right. So I'm gonna draw 2 runes. Ready my cards. Draw 1.
So you can play spell cards like during your turn or at a showdown, right?
So there are 3 types of speeds in this game. In that sense, you have a focus speed, which is any cards that say I can only be played outside of a showdown, and all card text, unless they specify otherwise. So, for example, my Caitlyn is at focus speed. What that means is that I can use Caitlyn only outside of a showdown and only during my turn. And same goes for any cards that say I can only be played outside of a showdown. They are also focus speed in that sense. Then there is the like Jinx Rocket, for example. This can only be played on your turn outside of a showdown.
I got it.
And this applies for any card text, I mean any units or any gears, unless they say otherwise. So for example, you can activate seals anytime, only because they say activate this anytime. In that sense.
Okay.
Alright, so the second speed is normal speed, and this says you can play it on your for example, Rebuke. That's pretty much any spell that doesn't say reaction or hidden. So those are the cards that you can play during your turn outside of a showdown, or in a showdown when you have the priority.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
And then there are also reaction speed spells which you can play whenever as a normal spell, so outside of a showdown during your turn, or inside a showdown, regardless of whether as a reaction to anything that occurs with your stuff. So,
Okay.
or maybe the better way to explain this is if, for example, the Victor play would be to play an Obsidian Dragon onto my Caitlyn, I could use Gust as a
Yeah.
reaction in order to return it to my hand. Because he interacts with my stuff, so therefore I get to play a reaction. However,
Yep.
inside of a showdown, he doesn't have to interact with my stuff in order for me to play a reaction. I can just play reaction as a reaction in that sense, and it
Thank
will
you.
resolve before his spell does. In that sense,
That makes sense.
So I have a question. For example, the rebuke. If I
Yeah.
bring, for example, Jinx, you can instantly rebuke it?
no, because
No.
this is not a showdown, and this can be played only inside of a normal speed spells can only be played either on your turn outside of a showdown or inside a showdown when you have the priority. And since it is not a showdown and not his turn, he cannot play that. However, if
Okay.
you were to accelerate this Jinx and then move it onto the zone warrens, this starts a showdown which all players are invited to, and therefore he can declare the rebuke.
Ah, okay.
So
Okay, makes sense.
my only question left: when you attack or when you go to attack a battlefield, let's say this guy goes here, right? There's no one on here. Does this start
Correct.
a showdown for everybody, or
Yeah.
is this just
This starts a showdown in which all players are invited to. However, he's the attacker, and we are all, in that sense, the defenders.
So I could use rebuke if he tries
Correct.
to take them.
Correct.
Okay.
okay? Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
we
then,
did
but
not
if
know the
somebody
rules.
is there, like let's say Andrew is here, and then he attacks here, this is a showdown, but it's only with these two unless they invite us in, right?
Yeah. You and
Mhm.
Mimo are not invited
Okay.
until they invite us.
Okay,
in that
but if
sense.
no one's here and it's just here, then you, me, and Andrew are all defenders.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So when I attacked with my
May-
Omen
may I-
Hawk,
May I ask, not in a rude way, but how do you know that? Like, because not in the rules.
It's just the rules question channel. Like
Yeah.
after enough searching, you can
Oh,
find
okay.
all
the
the
rules
stuff
question
I've said.
channel has had like every question, almost every question that you could think of answered in there. So you can like control F and search it. And they've had a lot
and
of
you are
stuff
likely
in there.
to find it. I could bring up all the things I've said just now. So
Mhm.
No,
of
no,
course,
no. I believe you. I'm just
I
like,
may be misinterpreting it a little bit. As in,
no.
I may be
It's fine. I'm
wrong.
just like,
That's just what I think I've read.
Mhm.
So in case none of you agrees, or you find out later that it's not exactly
Yeah.
this way, then well,
I think it'll probably
yeah.
be fine for the most part here. Like we can just play, and then yeah, if we find out later, we can just let each other know, and if not, like who cares? It's a game in beta,
Yeah.
so we'll just keep
Mhm.
playing for now.
Yeah, so for example, if you moved Omen Hawk here, technically he could play a Gust as a reaction
cool.
and move it back to your hand. Therefore,
that,
you would not
that,
you
that
wouldn't
would
conquer.
make sense.
Okay,
But,
gotcha.
I
Oh,
didn't
wait,
realize
but
if you-
but I have a question. So
Yeah.
I didn't start a showdown when I summoned this, so he couldn't
It was his.
No.
It was his turn.
bounce, right?
He played it on.
Oh,
his
it was
turn.
his turn.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. No, never mind. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Right. So in that sense, what I can do now is I can simply move my Caitlyn here, and this technically starts a showdown.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, do any of you guys have a response?
No.
Because you do go, like you go first, then you.
Mm-hmm. No, we're all tapped out.
No,
So
I'm
I think
good.
we're good.
Mhm.
All right, then that does let me conquer, and in that case, I am gonna. I'm just gonna pass.
Ready. To draw. I'm at 7.
Correct.
I think we'll move Cruel Patron here. Or to show.
All right. since you do not have an when I attack effect,
Mhm.
only my when I defend effect resolves,
Yep.
and as such, I'm gonna just move Caitlyn back.
Alright. Sounds good. I will get my point.
If there was a when I attack effect, the defend one would go first, right?
No.
Attacking
So-
goes first.
The defend
When
one
I
will
attack
go on
effect.
the stack first, but then it will resolve last because of how the stacks work. So you're right in the sense of like the Reaver's Row will trigger first, but because of the way the stack works, this goes on the stack first, and then my attack trigger will go on the stack, and then we resolve
Got it,
things
got it.
backwards. So then my attack trigger will resolve first.
Yeah,
The-
I see. It's like it's the same window.
Is
so
that
it doesn't
yeah?
matter.
So he
Yeah.
declares. I declare my when I defend first,
Mhm.
but it resolves last.
Yep.
I
Okay.
see.
Mhm.
So we do that, and then we will let's see. I'm gonna make a token with Victor. I don't have any tokens. Make a token with Victor, and then I will
Some dredger.
play a coal. So it's and I'll bottom. So it starts with me. I will sacrifice my token, and then it goes to you.
All right, as a
Alright, I
reaction,
guess-
I'll play gas.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice the buy.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And I will pass my turn.
Ready up. Get 2 of this. Get 1 here. Okay. So how do I do this? Okay, I'm gonna move here first.
Okay.
I start a showdown. Or does the effect goes first? The when I move.
When I move goes first,
Yeah.
always.
Okay. Then I discard this. I throw 1.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Point.
No, hold your horses.
Oh wait, you
There's the
hold on.
showdown.
Yeah.
So does the Jinx player have anything to say?
No, go ahead.
Neither do I.
Okay.
You're good. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
And since you've conquered, you have to discard 1 and draw 1.
yes. Let me discard. Let's have another bite here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that guy. Yep.
Okay.
Ye- Okay, I killed your crew patron unless you have something. Oh wait,
No,
He's
He's sick.
six.
Wait,
sick.
never mind. He's 6.
You're good.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You're good. Yeah, you can take it
Mhm.
back.
Yeah. Okay. I thought this was 5. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Lower memory.
I mean, new cards, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
You
Everyone
can
is
blow up
learning.
my guy if you want, but that would not be as good.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna tap this, send it back to the deck. Tap this and tap this to get the doggo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get from here a buy.
Okay.
Yeah, on my hand.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna tap these 2 and this one to get the buy on the board.
Yeah, sounds
And
good.
I'll pass my turn.
Thanks. Okay, so you. Got 1. Guess I'm just gonna play this on a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna. Do I want a point?
Rather,
are
do you
good.
want a free? Do you want the free point or the or the denying the hold.
Yeah, if you think about it, this is technically 2 points because you can stop him from getting a point, and you get a point.
He has no mana. He will not have a response in that sense.
Okay, I want to go for it.
Okay. Now you invite us in, and then I buff your guy. Smiling. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You could do that. I shit you not. You could do that.
I get a point.
It depends.
Yep.
If the buff says, it depends. If the buff says a friendly unit, you
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah,
If it
it's
says any
pretty-
unit like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
unbuff,
If it's a
you can.
friendly unit, it cannot work on it.
Yeah.
In that
Cool.
sense.
And then I will end my turn, I think.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm gonna play this guy here.
Okay.
So 1, 2, discard.
All right. Sounds good.
Now on my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna throw 2 runes from my rune deck. Reading all cards. Drawing 1. So I'm gonna play. Good question. What am I gonna play? I'm gonna play Asil.
Okay.
Tap 4 and recycle this one.
Yep.
In order to play a misfortune to this battlefield, do you have a response? Any of you?
Nope.
Alright, in that case, I conquer.
Cool.
And since I've conquered, I am allowed to discard 1 and draw 1. Since I have a rune, I'm gonna play this one.
Cool.
I don't believe that. Yeah, I had to tap this rune in order to play the misfortune. So yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, my bad. Alright.
You recycled it.
Yeah, you've
the
already
purple.
recycled one, I think.
There is no point recycling unless you're gonna use the rune in that turn, because you're just losing mana for the next one.
Oh, I meant
True.
like. Oh yeah, you did have to use that for misfortune. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense the way you just said that.
I was just thinking you recycled the one from misfortune, but I forgot that went to here, and then this went to this one. So you're right. Yeah. All right. Cool.
And what I'm gonna do is use. I'm gonna use Yasuo's ability for 2 mana.
Yep.
And move misfortune back to the base.
Good. Ready. 2. Draw for turn. I'll get my point for holding.
Correct.
And I think play. I have 8 mana. I can. Yep, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play guy here. And then I'll tap 2 to make a token with Victor here. And
Did you put one back as well?
I'll put one back. Sorry.
Oh.
No, sorry, I was just getting everything done in order. So yeah, I put one back there, so I'm at 7.
Cool.
And then I will think.
This on death. Got it.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm reading.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. On
Reading
death
out
I
loud.
make 3. It doesn't make 3 when it comes in. So I will keep
I
my
see.
guy there and I'll pass, yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start first doing this. 1, 2, 3 taps here. Mega that rocket the misfortune.
Mm,
The rocket's so good.
Yeah, this guy's drawn 3 rockets in like 2 turns.
No, it's only 2. It's only 2.
Oh, you got it back. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, did you wait?
Yeah.
Did you draw a rocket or did you put it? Was it
I,
in your hand or you got it for the
I had it. I had it in my hand. I have one in the
Alright,
in the
yeah.
trash and one in my hand. I have.
Why are you not killing the cruel Patreon? You could have won that. You could have pushed him
Yeah.
out. You're killing my engine, man.
Nah,
fighting the
bro.
wrong player here. You're fighting the wrong
Nah, bro,
player
nah.
here. He's gonna
Nah.
storm you.
Fuck Yasuo, fuck Yasuo, bro. Fuck Yasuo. It lost me a ranked today.
That's so funny.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny, dude. He said fuck Yasuo.
Then
Oh, Jesus Christ, if only I had one more mana. For fuck's sake.
okay, let's see what I'm gonna do
Everybody's
here.
out to get me.
The
Pretty
thing about Yasuo is once he like untaps with a big unit, he's just so hard to deal with. But that would also require you to play a bigger unit than a Mistborn.
Yeah, thing is, I have responses in my hand, but I don't have any mana
Yeah,
because
'cause
I
you have
wanted to move
to-
it back from. Yeah, but the problem is if I keep it here, then what you are gonna do is just use either a call or
Correct. You are correct.
or a hidden blade or something, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna get yeah.
For sure.
I mean, hidden blade wouldn't be even that bad, to be perfectly honest, but
No, it would not be that bad. But yeah, you just I just attack this thing and then call your Yasuo and call it a day. Keep you on one unit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Let's say I use Vice ability to get to 4 damage here, and then I move here with this. This will still kill my 2 cards, right?
if he decides to keep it there, because there is the reversal ability which allows him to move it back.
Yeah, I'm just saying like in like case scenario where he wants to keep it.
Yeah,
I have
it still
7.
kills one of the units, correct? And he gets to choose which one.
It only kills 1 unit.
Correct, because you have
6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's as you are recycle 1 or recycle 2? Yeah, recycle 1 works. Yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot this
recycle
as free.
Yeah, right.
Forgot this is
Recycle
free
1
might,
works.
right?
Yes. Okay.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm gonna
in that sense, it works. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna recycle this one.
Yeah. So you also have to choose how much you're recycling before you go into combat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
so I recycle 1.
He did say he would recycle 1. He just asked about how the rules would work.
Yeah,
here.
you're good. So you did 1. So this is 7 into my 6.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. I will in response.
Oh
stupefy.
no.
Okay.
And so they'll just trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I still have 3 mana, so I will bring this Jinx here tapped.
Yep. Jinx is good.
Yeah. And I have to discard 2.
Cool. All right.
Pass my turn.
Great.
Was it worth, buddy? Was it worth? You could have rocketed the patron. You could have rocketed the patron.
No, I actually couldn't. No, I couldn't because I cannot use it on during a showdown.
Even if he rockets
but
my
you
patron,
can use it before a showdown, and then the
but
unit
it goes.
stays
It
at 1
no.
HP.
No,
It
goes to.
HP.
It goes back to 6 immediately after a.
No.
When a chain resolve, it goes back, right?
so the way
because there was no combat.
Yeah.
There was no combat and there was no showdown, and units only heal at the end of a combat and at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Therefore, it does not heal.
That is true.
It's never healed because the way it works, like you have a Warwick card. How do you think Warwick would work if your spell that resolved wouldn't kill the card? He would have been useless. But that's how it works. If you damage it with anything, and then Warwick enters the battlefield, the unit just dies because it was damaged. In that sense.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, you could have kind of gotten that, but all right, we'll see.
It's all just the learning process.
Correct. Right. So this is legal. Yeah.
I killed 2 engines though.
You did kill.
Did you keep a point for holding? Did you get a point for holding?
Then I'm gonna.
I don't reckon you did because you did conquer that.
Oh, I get a
turn.
point for holding. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you do that at the start of your turn. So that's it's actually kind of important for Jinx players.
Then I want to move. So is there like an optimal way to do?
I mean, once you go to Warren's, Jinx gets ready, but I don't know if you
Yeah,
wanna
like
play your Jinx in
there's
there.
nothing to do with the ready Jinx right now.
Yeah.
It's
Correct.
just kind of
However, you
chilling.
do get to get 4 points, which is quite powerful in my opinion.
Yeah, but then everyone's gonna go for me.
I mean, the unit you put onto the reverse row is likely going to be safe in that sense.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like I move one there, maybe.
Yeah, so we can just move the hopeful here since he's worse, and
And
as in he's worse at attacking. Come to
I
closer
think
is
I
better.
think I'm gonna use this first. So
Okay, that seems
one,
pretty good.
2, 3, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, Taco. Keep going after you. I'm sorry. I promise it's not
This
personal.
guy just keep killing all my units.
You good.
Like,
And you recycle one for the.
it's okay.
Yeah, I need to
I'm gonna have
recycle
my
one.
vengeance.
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah, once we're gonna play a 2v2, he's gonna have his
He's
vengeance.
ready.
I mean, I have a rocket on my trash pile that
That's
has
But
your
how are you
jinx on your
gonna
name.
get? How are you gonna score in order to get that rocket, huh?
I believe
Oh,
in him.
don't you see my partner card there?
I mean, that's gonna be a very pricey play. You know that.
I think a point
Yeah,
plus
then I
killing their
think
Jinx is
I'm
pretty
gonna
good.
Fair, but still,
like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a very deramping
here.
play in that sense.
Yep. And so
Uh,
you get another point here.
yeah, I get a point, and then I
Nice.
discard one, draw one, ready.
Yep.
Uh, then I'm gonna. So if I move my guy off of here,
No, whatever you wanna do, you're not gonna get another point or conquer again because you can only score a battlefield one time per turn. So you can either hold it or
Mhm.
conquer it.
oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. So you won't get the conquer trigger. That's what you're.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm asking for.
Nor
Okay.
a point in that sense.
So I think what I'm gonna do is take this, get a
Okay.
point,
Seems good.
All right.
and then I'm gonna move. I move this guy out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
I'm gonna move
move
this
this
guy
back in that sense. Yeah.
back to base.
Seems good.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh, can I do something when I get a point? Because I can discard this
Correct. Correct.
to get
Yeah,
the.
you can do that. In this
That
sense, you
was
can do
why I
that.
wanted to play the missile first, and
Yes.
Yeah,
I
but
need
thing
to
thing is
recycle
the
one.
yeah, you do have to recycle one. Thing is, the ordering matters because if you wanna play your chompers in base, then the ordering doesn't matter. But if you wanna play it on any of the battlefields, then the ordering does matter very much.
I'm just gonna play the base.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Thank you for bearing with me. And then my
You're good. Everyone's learning.
All right, let me
Looks
see.
good.
I got one
Where's
more
my
point
digital
for
client to do
getting
these
this one,
things
right?
for me?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, points are good.
Yep. You should be at 4. Yeah. We don't have to worry about rebuke this turn.
I mean, there is one player that could play a
Oh,
review.
that is true. Well, he's already discarded 2 rebukes though, so he's probably doesn't
Two
have the
of
third
them.
one. Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah, then I guess you don't have to worry about the review.
And this person's already
Uh-huh.
discarded 1 rebuke, so.
I'm gonna play a seal, tap 3, and recycle 1.
Okay.
And this play kind of does work. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Good.
And then I'm I mean, tell you what. I'll move it here.
Okay.
And that would be a
You
discard
get
one,
to
draw one.
discard one, draw one.
So I'm gonna play this seal in order to play this seal as well, and then discard this in order to draw one.
Okay.
And since I use the Yasuo ability, that makes it 2 another taps.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All
And I
right.
conquer. Does anyone respond to this?
Look, we're all tapped out.
IFR. Alright, so I conquer.
Okay. Draw.
Did you discard one and draw one for
Yeah, I
taking-
discarded the keeper.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Alrighty, let's see. What do I want to do here? I think I need some points. This Jinx player is looking kind of scary with so many things back here.
there's no way that I'm gonna survive with these.
You have a lot of stuff in the backline. Also, is the
Yeah,
problem.
except
He's
thing
gonna
is,
rocket
Jinx
me.
Jinx doesn't wanna hold because
Let's
she doesn't
see.
have good units that are good at holding. She wants to conquer.
How do I want to
Yeah,
play this?
that's well said. That's well said.
Victor is the player that wants to hold because he doesn't really have a powerful attack in that sense.
Yeah. Best. So what I'll do, just put you to. If you hold both of these, then you go to 6.
Yeah, but then there is the other player here.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't have anything on board.
Yeah, you can play a Jinx pretty
right.
well.
Trying to
So
Yeah, right.
think of what I want to do.
Nah, I wouldn't. You know I wouldn't.
Can go
No, yeah, you wouldn't do
5.
that to me.
you
Alright,
would
I
not.
think I'm gonna attack my Evangel here. And so
Right,
4 into
okay.
2. Do you have any response?
I don't.
Nope.
Okay, gotcha. That'll die. I'll get.
I mean,
my
yeah,
trigger.
that's a combat. I don't have to.
I will.
You do conquer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, I'll discard, draw, get my point for conquering. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll play Big Dragon Boy.
Whoa.
Trying to think of where I want to play.
I am
What?
a dragon.
What the?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Big Dragon Boy here. Bottom 2.
Right. Recycling 2, correct. And
And I'm gonna target the Caitlyn.
oh no, you put fucking Jinx in there.
Dude, the Jinx is harmless. It's in the base.
Yeah, I think
What
I
do you
can beat the
mean?
Jinx though if they're just playing cards. I don't know if I can beat this. Also, you're not even like behind, by the way. You're still like 1 point behind.
He's
the rest of
ahead,
us.
but he's a no man. Like what? What?
Alright. And then I'll move this guy here, get another
Oh,
point.
that's so good.
And
Discard and draw.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what I wanted.
That's so good. That was a really good
I think
turn.
I'll discard
for
this.
for the love of God, Jesus Christ.
And I will pass.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do about the eight difficulty?
Yeah, well, it's only 6, which is good. So this is only 10 power. And if you want, I mean, you have 3, 6. You have 11.
True.
So you can
but
send
then
your
I
entire
trade?
team here, and then also hope I don't have a stupefy.
Right.
And then I
Yeah,
will
that
also
sounds-
get 3 guys on the back end because of my guy. We'll make 3 guys when he dies.
That sounds pretty rough. But we'll see.
Tell me about it. I ate what? 2 rockets and a dragon by now.
Yeah, this guy's
So-
and he had to use his gust reactively to save the Caitlyn from a coal.
It has died to a dragon.
Is
Brother,
winning
I haven't
points
even
the-
used the Caitlyn's ability.
I know.
Is
I
is
have a
winning
question.
the same
Yeah.
in this format? Like you have to hold one or get all 3?
Yes.
Get a,
Yep. Exactly.
Okay, sorry.
How does this ability works? Like you see that there's the red,
Mhm.
the Fury rune and a 1. I have to pay 1
1
and
mana
recycle.
and
Yep.
yeah,
Recycle,
pay 1. So
okay.
you can basically
Yeah.
tap 1 rune and recycle
And
it.
recycle. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way I look at it, and I always tell people when I'm teaching them, is like this is a good example to look at. Those are 2 separate resources. So the
Yes.
number in the black is how much you have to like tap for it, and then the symbol is how many you have to recycle.
Okay. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna play this like this. I have to pay 3, right? And
Yeah.
3 mana. You tap 3, correct.
okay. I'm gonna
Whoa! Yeah, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look at this guy has 10.
at
This
him.
guy has
Look
10.
at him.
No, I
look-
want
this
I
guy
want this,
has
bro.
so many
I want
units
this, bro.
in
I
play.
want this, bro.
He
I
wants
want
he
this.
wants the missile.
But I have what? Oh,
What's
so
the
if I
message?
stupefy him, he doesn't get his missile back.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I'll barter with you. Who are you going to
Okay.
use your missile on?
Who do you think I am going to use my missile
Well,
on?
if it's me, I'll stupefy you.
What I'm gonna missile
I'm
you?
using
Did
mine on you
Mystic
next
Scale
turn.
Dragon?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess because if you do that, guy will get 3 back. Okay, all right, I'll let you. You're gonna shoot Jinx, I assume, right?
Yes.
Okay, then
If you
I'll.
shoot Jinx, then I'm coming for you next turn.
Wait, why is
Oh,
my guy
sorry.
going to
I
you?
clicked the wrong guy. My bad. My guy. All right, then yeah, you can have it.
So, yeah, I'm gonna search here. Oh wait, can I go first the Sun Warrens effect?
Yeah, you can stack them however you want to stack them.
Okay, yeah.
Don't do it,
Draw
man.
these.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're both like when I
Yeah.
score and when I conquer. It's the same thing, so you resolve however you want.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
You're better
You see
than
this? You see this? You see this? Do you remember my Jinx? Do you remember that?
that. Oh no! Don't do it, man.
I swear to God, like both
Nice.
of you.
Wow.
Say bye.
You've used your
Yeah.
rockets on me only to then go at each other's throats.
Woo! I
For
like
what,
this Jinx
man?
on Jinx. You know, maybe I bring in Jinx next game and we just have a 3 Jinx table.
Man,
I like that.
can you play the
yeah,
can you play the same champions in a 2v2 format?
I don't think there's a rule against it. Like, as far as like the small rules they gave us, it's just like this PDF where this is just very basic rules to help people play. The 2v2 rules was also literally like just 5 rules that just told us how the points work, how the turns work, and stuff like that.
Right.
It didn't go like super in depth or anything.
Can you like send me the link or something?
Yeah, I can send you that for sure. And then I'll also post in the rules questions and see if someone will answer if we can play the same in 2v2. In 2v2, can a team play the same champion for both?
I mean the
players?
same legend, I would say the same
Sorry.
legend, because the same champion can technically works if like I don't know I play Volibear and you play Jinx, And I can technically play a red Jinx and you can play a red Jinx as well.
Okay.
In that sense, can we play the same legend?
Let's see.
So I build traveling merchant, and then yeah, I guess I'm gonna use the rocket. So 1, 2, 3. Recycle on this one. Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Nope.
I was looking for the 2v2 rule set. So you're playing it on my Evangel?
Yes.
Okay, so he'll die, and I will get 3 recruits.
Yes. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
play
I posted
this
the
guy to-
Twitter link to the rules in our chat for this lobby.
Okay.
So I'm gonna challenge you,
Yeah,
Taco.
I invite anybody who wants to join this.
What?
I invite any you guys to the showdown.
No, nothing from me.
Nothing.
I
Most?
also can't stop him from taking that.
Okay. So I got nothing as well, so I'll just
Not
get
helping
one.
the guy with 2 points to let the other Jinx player get 6.
Buddy,
Discard 1, draw
buddy,
1,
I would.
and then
Listen, you rocketing me put me so much behind that at this point you cannot expect any help from me.
I'll
The only
I'll
person I could possibly I cannot ally with any of you. All of you.
You
hate
can help.
me.
You can help me. What have I done to
For
you?
what? You killed my Caitlyn.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, I don't remember rocketing your misfortune.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It never happened, bro. It never happened.
All right. If it never happened,
Whoa,
then
whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
whoa.
all right. That's a bummer.
Okay, so you're at 6 points, and are both of these yours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
Just
Mr.
take
Victor.
one of them.
I could forgive you for doing that if you promise me to
Yes.
take care of this.
I'll take care of this one. 100%.
All right. Then in that case,
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, that's scary. I'm just gonna retreat, man.
you
Got it.
cannot. My when I attack resolves first.
Yes.
Remember, it's a stack.
I see. Goodbye.
But you can still
Bye.
play spells. So, like, if you do have a rebuke, you can play it still.
I would love to have a rebuke, but I threw it away twice earlier.
Okay, no worries.
That is why I made this play. Like, if you had a third rebuke, that would have been something.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so I
just
do
off-
conquer.
You do conquer.
In that case, I'm Oh wait, that's not so.
Yeah, this is not the discard
okay.
journal.
Yeah, all right. In that case,
Okay. I think I can win the game.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. I always say that.
you get a point for holding.
I do get a point for holding. I do draw a card. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely can.
I blame you for taking my middle guy and putting a stronger guy there instead.
What I can do though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Which is notably not 10 mana.
Yeah, 9 is not 10.
9 is
Last
not
time.
10 mana. So for you, if you keep this, you're going to go to 7, and you just have to take these 2 and win.
It's not happening with this board.
Yeah, no, it's likely
Okay.
not gonna
My
happen with
Traveler's
this board
Merchant is
unless
pretty
he gets
scary.
like a jinx or something.
Okay, so then I don't really have to
Already.
deal with this, right? Because he's not
You
going to
said
win
you
with
would
it.
deal with it.
I did say I did say that. But what if I won instead?
That'd be pretty savage, man.
Okay, I can't win. But he also can't win.
But you could go to 7 points.
Yeah, I could. But I think you're right. I think I'll go to 7 points. I'll tap 8 mana.
That's 8 mana again.
Play dragon.
Oh my
Jesus
How are we
fucking
gonna
Christ.
deal with
And I'll kill your Yasuo.
Oh my god.
That's betrayal over there.
Because I'm going to get my 7 points and then probably hold this because I'll have 10 million power.
This is your fault. And your fault too. I hope you know that. He wins because you let him do that.
Take this and get 1 point. And then I will move these 2 here.
Am I allowed to respond to you?
Conquering this?
Here?
Yes.
No, I can't.
No,
only
but
to
conquering this, yes.
Oh, yeah,
No,
sure. I will...
No, you're good. You're good. I don't have a response.
Okay, but yes, you could have. Right, as soon as I go to attack it, you can...
Yeah, it was more like a question.
Yes, you can. Yeah, so I'll go here. Does anyone have a response to me taking this?
No.
Okay, then I'll move my other 2 recruits here. And I have 6, 12, I have 14 power here.
See, this is why I hate this format. It's a game of politics.
Yes, welcome to Commander. Alright, I will pass.
It's a good thing that I don't have that jinx anymore.
I agree.
Oh.
Very good thing.
I might not win, but at least you don't either. That was personal.
Classic jinx player.
That is true. That is jinx on jinx action.
So what am I doing here?
If I had 1 more mana, I could have won last turn, but I don't have.
Okay. 4, right? Yeah. 4. Get that.
We gotta take down both of these. I think I can handle the recruit.
You can handle the recruit.
Yeah.
If you got that one, then we're good.
Yeah, but he just
Okay.
take down 14 power, and this guy will take down the 1 power. That's very fair trade.
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't even have to deal with either of them. You just make them deal with it. That's how it actually works. Is you just tell them to deal with it, or they lose the game.
You know, if I had one more action, I could actually make it happen.
I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
I don't
like, why
have-
doesn't he have that?
I don't have that action available, so what I'm gonna do is tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, oh wait, I'm gonna tap this. I'm gonna tap this. I'm gonna
Oh, to get
this is a
Jinx.
Jinx. Okay.
this. Yeah. Get
Nice
the
little
Jinx
Jinx
accelerated, so I'm discarding. Okay, I'm discarding these two.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap these 4. I'm gonna get
You
this tap.
recycled.
Yes.
Recycled
Oh,
your
shit.
resin.
Okay.
Oh,
Then over
oh
here.
shit!
That's
God
not too
damn,
bad.
that's not gonna
You're
work.
only gonna sacrifice your
Yeah.
entire board though for 1 unit.
I mean, 1 unit only?
I guess 2. You could
I
kill
think I
everything
can
but
just-
a You
Yeah,
can't
Yeah,
kill this
I
dragon.
can
can
off all
kill
the
3
recruits.
units. I can no. I
Yeah,
can keep the
yeah.
You can
keep the
kill all
recruit.
3 units.
You can kill 3 units.
Yeah.
This guy can't kill my unit though. He has to have another unit with accelerate.
Wait, so I can't
Or
react
a
to
rocket.
this,
Or
Or
a
I
rocket,
can.
yes.
Or a
Okay, so
disintegrate.
anybody wants to I get this and invite anybody to
Yes. So my question is,
join.
can I react to this fight?
Yes, because
you
I
were
invited you.
You were invited.
Yeah.
So now you can. So now, since he's the defender, he
So
gets to declare his spells
what's the
first. So
score at right now in
Mhm.
this? It's 6 plus
if
10.
he holds, it's
This is
it's 10
8
versus 14. It's
Yeah,
10 versus
10.
14.
10 against
Mhm.
14.
And now, the thing is, he gets to be unless anybody has a reaction. I mean, if he has, it's whether you or you have a reaction, red or blue player.
Yeah. I do not have a
Yeah.
reaction right now.
All right. So
No,
now,
me
so
either.
so now, there are no when I attack, when I defend effects in that sense. So now the
I'm
normal
not
chain
really
triggers.
sure
So
how I can help with my I have a reaction, but it's not helpful in this. This is too.
yeah, but still, the defender gets to declare his possible spells first. Do you declare anything?
Yeah, no, I'm good for now.
All right.
I don't declare either.
Then the attacker, since you are the first attacker in that sense.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't declare nothing neither.
You.
Yeah. I mean, my thing's not really gonna help here. So
Okay. So
And
then
neither and I am tapped out, so
Okay,
left.
so you have 10, so you can kill off my 2 recruits and a dragon if you want to do that.
Yeah, I killed the 2 recruits and a dragon.
Alrighty. I just have a lone dragon boy.
And a recruit on the middle. Don't forget the
Whoa,
recruit on the
this
middle.
is dragon boy. Okay. That's true. He can't. I don't think Andrew can deal with both the recruit in the middle and the dragon.
I get a point.
Yep.
I mean, if he does, he wins the game.
I was gonna say, I guess
thing.
if he does, he just kind of wins. So that is also true.
Yeah.
And then I drop 2.
I mean, if he has the purple, another
I
purple,
drew
purple
pretty
jinx,
well.
it might
but
be doable.
I actually drew really well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
5
guess
mana
that's
jinx?
true. If he does have 5 mana jinx, he does just win the game.
6, 8. Well, you might have a trick or something.
Well, he only has 1
Um,
mana, so that's all. It can only be a stupefy.
Stupefy.
Huh.
Which would still
One
be
of
6
which he-
power jinx.
So if I hit this thing with a missile, does it go to 3?
That
Yes.
it goes to
It'll-
1
3
HP.
It goes to 1.
It
This
goes
is
to
a
1
6.
HP.
It's
1
6
HP.
power. It's
Yes.
8 cost, 6 power.
That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
it goes to 1.
Yep.
Correct.
1. Mhm.
Okay,
1
so
HP,
like if I
6
take the
attack.
middle, then I
Yep.
can get the missile, and then I can take this.
Yep.
Correct.
But
I mean, you
it
can
still
kill it,
attacks
but-
for 6. So like you still won't take this unless you.
Yeah, it's like having a 6-1 on
Yeah.
lore.
But still, that's good. That's a good play to attack here.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
I was so close.
Yeah,
I
because
mean, to be perfectly honest, I could have wiped your Zone Warrens with Yasuo.
But you
so
shouldn't
I'm
have
gonna
done that.
pay
That would have been
one
not nice.
to hit that.
Okay, so does this just disappear because it's a token?
So
Oh,
Yeah,
your hand.
yeah. In that sense, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so
Um,
that's like a 1 mana kill. Okay.
Then I'm going to how do I order this properly? I guess this to here.
Okay.
All right.
At
So
a
now,
point.
whoa.
No, no, whoa.
First,
Oh yeah,
first
draw a card.
the
Draw.
order matters. First, you resolve the draw one, discard one. I mean,
So,
discard one, draw
Yeah,
one.
you discard one first, and then you draw one.
So discard
Right.
one, draw one, and then I draw one to get since I can't get a point.
Yep, and then you draw one
Yes.
because you can't get a point, and then now you can
And
do
then now I can do the.
rocket.
I can discard one to get the missile.
Yep.
But how do you discard?
Hmm?
Oh wait,
'Cause
you
he
can
scored a
discard one
point.
to get the missile. Yeah, fair.
So I'm gonna discard that.
Okay.
To get a missile.
Wait, where's the missile? Here it is. Here it is. Cool.
I took it out of your deck.
No missiles.
Then I got.
Took
I
it out
can
of his
play-
hands.
Aye.
Oh yeah, he does win. He wins.
Take it out of his hands. No.
Yeah.
Does he have enough for a missile?
Yeah, he has exactly enough because he has to tap one
you have
more.
to pay one more. You have to pay one more mana. So it's alright, but it's still enough for a
But
missile.
yeah, he has enough. That's crazy.
And that we
You
will.
got so lucky.
Unless
And you have
Stupefy doesn't help, and we are both tapped out.
Yeah.
Tapped out,
So this
even
goes
if
to
you
1
ask
HP, and then.
Jinx.
Yep.
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 Wow.
Looks good. You kill it, and you take
And
the
he
last
wins.
point. Good job, man.
That was.
GG's.
That was
Hey,
pretty
why didn't someone
lucky.
take care of the Zonzwarns? What the hell?
I couldn't.
Who didn't take
Yeah.
care
Don't
of
look
this?
at me.
Maybe it was because someone had
I
a
was so-
14 power.
Look, I was 1 mana off. If I had 1 more mana, I had Siphon Power in my hand, so I would have stopped your like big attack coming in.
That was hilarious. You guys
It
want to play
wouldn't
again?
though. It wouldn't.
This
The
guy's
previous one. Yeah. His
yeah,
one,
this guy's attack. It would have stopped it, so I would have kept like all of my guys because he would have swung 8 into shit like 18.
No, it was the same. No. Oh
'Cause
wait,
it
no,
would've-
never mind. No, you get no, never mind. You get a lot of no. Fuck.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it was this,
that.
right? And then so you're hitting me
Yes.
for 10, so you can attack. This is 7.
I'm not even mad about this.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Honestly,
mad about this.
that was a good game. That was a good game.
That was a good game. Like
Yeah.
I understand why you focus me,
Yeah.
but Jesus Christ.